pick up, blick up. I might call your bitch and tell her slack, come eat this dick up. Run up in your spot and up that Glock, bitch, it's a stick up. Run up in your spot and up that Glock, bitch, it's a stick up. And that bitch is loaded. Just gave my shorty a Glock and told him how to hold it. Then gave his ass a backwood and told him how to roll it. He say it ain't one of the options and he ain't tryna smoke. And any nigga play with my name, he get put on the team. And if you tryna get me on the song, you gotta pay that fee. But your ass broke, ain't had no money since that PPP. I got a bag but still hit jewels when you stay EBT. I'm in the streets and where I'm from, bitch, we play for keeps. You run up on me, we gon' smoke you like some rapper weed, dick.
Hey guys, it's your girl Big Roo True Talk Podcast, episode 20. Back with another one. Special guest Tiffany. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Shout out to Young D. Shout out to Young DV. You guys go follow him on YouTube. That was Ain't No Diss. That's his new music out. Go fuck with her. That was hot. Shout out Young DV. Appreciate it. So today, you know. So today, you guys, you know, we're gonna switch it up. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because this is episode 20. You see what I'm saying? 20. You know, so we finna get up in here and get a little interested. We got the little beverage, you know, the Bel Air. Can you hand me that? I'm gonna pop that, you know, cause since this episode 20, you know, we gotta drink champagne. We gotta do it. It's only right. So you know, we'll pop this on here like that. Make sure I don't pop nothing out, you know, mess nothing up trying to do it. But a little razzle dazzle, get this started before we get on the little topic. You know what I'm saying? Try to get this little topic situation, you know. As y'all know, y'all already looking, so y'all see the topic. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. But we got other little stuff to talk about too. So want y'all to drop some stars, go subscribe, you know, if you watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, comment, you know what I'm saying?
I said subscribe,
like, come on, like, comment, drop them stars, Facebook, you know how we get down, you know what I'm saying? It's only right. Help your girl out, you know what I'm saying? Show your love. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the following. Continue. If you want to come on my show, perform, y'all let me know, you know, it's nothing. Let's get it cracking. Let's work together. That's what we got to do, y'all. You know, you got to work together.
It looks like we need to work together on that.
Okay, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Episode 20. Woo!
Look.
It was scaring me. Woo! Tie that. Yes. Okay. So cheers.
Cheers to your 20.
Yes, to my 20. It's only right, you guys. Okay, y'all. So with that being said, let's get this thing started. Okay, so the topic today is why do individual name bash others? So what do you think about that? Why do y'all jot down in the comments and let me know what y'all feel about name bashing other people and why do people do that? So why do you feel individuals name bash others?
Well, it kind of depends.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, you have your name bashing for being promiscuous. They going to call you a hoe.
Okay.
You have the good guys being called corny.
Okay.
Like recently with Michael B. Jordan and that whole interview when no girl was like, oh, well, yeah, I always felt like he was corny.
Okay.
And her reason for calling him corny was because he dated white women.
Okay. So I feel like that should make him corny because he preferred to date what he preferred to date. Very point blank.
But once again, there we go with, name bashing.
Exactly.
So you're gonna call somebody corny because of their preference of dating, or you're gonna call somebody corny because they ain't out here in the streets.
Exactly.
Or, but I mean, come on now, that's a whole actor. Like what? And then a household actor. This ain't your Shotas or like our regular hood movies or anything like that. We talking about a mainstream actor. He better be corny. I mean, if he want to make it.
Exactly. I mean, cause what do you consider corny? And that's the thing,
There you
because
go.
people feel corny can be a lame, can be
But see,
that.
what's a lame?
Exactly.
You see what I'm
Everything
saying? Like,
is always something.
It
Yeah.
all falls back on how you feel about somebody, and a lot of times that's insecurities. You either hating on them for whatever they got going on because they're not like you.
Exactly.
You know.
But how is you? Like, everybody is not perfect, and people don't understand that. Like, nobody's in this world perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody got their flaws and problems. But you go and you pointing fingers at somebody to do what? Make you feel better? Did that make her feel better calling him corny?
No, but it put a spotlight on her, and that's what she was looking for. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and it's other reasons, because look, we talking about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So her doing that was like, let me call him corny, and that'll bring some spotlight on me and what I got going on. Because now, look, we talking about it.
Exactly.
And the same thing with like calling people, like guys had it so bad. Like they can go sleep with 50 million different women because their anatomy is different than ours. So they feel like, oh, okay, well I can go sling dick anyway. Exactly. It don't matter.
Exactly.
But the minute a female doing that and she's sleeping with this person or dating, then she a hoe.
Exactly.
Do you feel like every woman that sleep around is a hoe?
No. Because they not. Like, some people got their own way of doing stuff. Like, when you get money,
hoish ways.
exactly. Because like people get money. They lay down on their back and they get money for it.
But see,
that's considered like you horn for exactly. So you horn for some money, but how's that different from you dating a guy and saying, okay, well, since I fucked you, I need some money. Like, you still
but
doing
see,
that.
do you need some money or do you need stability?
Exactly.
See, and then that's where we get wrapped into whether a person is a hoe or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, I don't want to date down. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm gonna date someone, yes, I want you to have your shit together. Yes, I want you to be able to, if I fall, you can provide for me. If you fall, it should be vice versa. Although most women don't think like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nigga, you fall, that's it. I will go on to somebody else that can deal with you falling. Like,
instead of dealing with them, when you down, and then when you get up, you feel more better, and that's why relationships don't work.
Yeah. Girl, so for instance, let's stay on that topic because I feel like we can really transition into some stuff.
Okay.
So if, let's say for instance, you this woman sleeps with this man, and she slept with Tom, Dick, and Harry the past month, and then she sleep with that man, and he's like, man, you got let's add another factor into it. She got 3 kids.
Okay.
Right? That man that's sleeping with her, is he gonna be like, oh, well, I ain't doing shit for her? Well, baby daddy ain't doing. You got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? And now it's, she a hoe. Because you're looking for somebody to take care of you based off what you're providing, which is vagina.
Exactly.
So would you call her a whore? Comments, would y'all think she a hoe?
Well, those that dating and asking for money versus hoeing, business transitions versus munching. Like, I feel like
business transitions versus what?
mooching. I'm sorry, but my thing is that you gotta look at it like how you.
Is that a business transaction if it's supposed to be social? You see what I'm saying? Like if you meet it, okay. So, and this is where that hoe and prostitute thing gets
And then he said, nah,
Monkey.
they friendly.
Friendly. Well, that's the way to think about it.
Mhm.
Real friendly.
Yeah, real friendly pussy.
So that's what we go buy. She got real friendly pussy. But
Just
no,
some real friendly.
that's the way
munch
to
munch.
think about it. Oh yeah, she friendly.
Mhm.
Instead of calling her hoe,
Love
she
young
friendly.
Young cuz, love cuz, and Keita said, hey Tiff.
Hey Keita.
Thank you, Marquita. I appreciate it. Lee said, hey, my favorite ladies. Hey, Lee.
Okay, so.
He said, girl, get your man out this. he said, if I'm buying pussy, it's like buying clothes.
To a certain extent, I can see that.
I mean,
But see, here's the thing.
clothes is clothes. You need
women-
clothes.
most
You
women-
know, you don't need pussy. You choose to have pussy. You know.
No,
And-
every
and-
man need pussy
Yeah,
unless
I
he's
mean-
not.
You don't need it like you
He's a
talking about with
homosexual.
clothes. Like you need clothes. You need to put clothes on or you're gonna be naked.
No, baby, that's not how men think. No, they need vagina
Well, I mean,
around
that
the world.
goes- that
And
goes-
we know this.
Well, yeah, but that mean that goes for women because
A nigga
women
will
need
go get
women
his
need
hair
pic-
cut. A
Mhm.
nigga will go get his hair cut. Is that for himself or for a woman?
Cause you got your appearance, so
Cause if he ain't trying to please nobody, which is what we always fall into, if you ain't trying to please nobody, you're in a relationship, you may not go get your hair cut everywhere, cause you used to that person that's cool with you not having your hair cut. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I do understand that as men, buying clothes is the same thing as buying pussy to
Mhm.
them. Cause it's two aspects that they feel like is needed in their life.
Okay.
But regardless of
They
that,
said facts.
he said,
It's
See?
addiction. It's not. Y'all
like,
choose
like
to though.
women have a shoe fetish.
Hey,
Niggas
but-
got a vagina fetish.
So I mean, you gotta really want to, you know, my thing is just giving it up so fast.
Okay.
That's my problem.
So, well, see, is that a problem though? If a
I
woman
mean, we
is
grown.
telling somebody,
I feel like this, we grown. So I'm not gonna say that you can't do what you, because people grown. You can do what you
yeah,
want
that's
to.
your objective. If you come into the door like, hey, I'm just coming in this for sex.
Mhm.
Period.
Mhm.
That's it. That's all I'm on out of it. Afterwards, please leave or I will exit stage left.
Exactly.
Regardless. So if that's the case, then does that make her a hoe? She ain't asking for no money. She came there to get what she wanted to get, but some people will look at that like, oh, that bitch hoeing. I just seen her with such and such the other day. Wouldn't
Now,
that be
my
dating?
thing, I feel like hoeing is
Cause you ain't
when
gonna
you
fuck everybody.
constantly just fucking everybody. You just
Right.
go outside and you just like, oh, yeah, I'm finna fuck him today. And then tomorrow, ooh, look at him, I'm finna fuck. That's a hoe. But just going out there, it's nothing wrong with wanting to know what you want. Girls look at a person and same as for a man. We look at him and, oh, I'm fucking him tonight. I ain't gonna lie.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's go down. Alright, situation. You come to sleep with this man. Not you specifically.
Mhm.
But you come to sleep with this man. And he lets you know, because I just seen a little video of the dude like, look, I let all these women know I ain't keeping, I ain't paying for no babies, I don't want no baby. But you laid down with him, because we go, like women, men, everybody go through this all the time. You lay down with somebody, it was social, it was, hey, we gonna sleep together, whatever. It's one of them situationships.
Well, Lee said make me work for it.
Well, yeah, of course. That's when you want a real woman. You want to work for her. You want that's someone that's looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
But people who are just looking for a good time
They just
don't
want to
care.
fuck.
Yeah, because they don't want to work for it. They
don't-
gotta work for it. Then they go fuck or go after the woman that they wanted.
Yeah. So it's a difference. Like, I understand you saying work for it, but like you said, that's if it's trying to be a relationship and y'all, you know, you don't want your girl to just be a whole lot, oh yeah, I hit on the first night. And it's like, damn, how many other people, you know, got this too as well. So it's like.
So let's throw in the deadbeat.
Okay.
So what would be the definition that you guys at home thinking about that you would think about is a deadbeat.
Exactly.
So a person who's not taking care of their responsibility, a person who had kids, and you know what I'm saying, just like, all right, I'm gone. Would we consider that a deadbeat? Because if you're coming into this situation and you know he ain't used no condom,
exactly.
he know he ain't used no condom. You're gonna have sex together. A baby comes out, and well, she gets pregnant. Let's not say a baby yet. She gets pregnant, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want no kids. I'll pay for the abortion. How much it costs? Oh no, I don't believe in abortion. Oh wait, so we didn't discuss this before we decided to sleep together.
But you know what? That's
But
one thing that people have to talk about too. Like, I mean, you're not thinking when you go and sleep with somebody like, oh yeah, I might get pregnant from it. But if you're not wearing if they're not wrapping it up, 9 times out of 10 you can't. So by you getting pregnant, but this man look at you and he say, oh, I don't want no kids. You should have thought about that before you know what I'm saying? Didn't wear no condom, because a lot of people don't believe in abortion.
So do you think it's fair that he has to pay child support?
No, I don't think it's fair because he didn't want it. But I do feel like it is his fault in a way because he didn't wrap it up. So it goes both ways, because a woman, if she want her baby, she want it. And the crazy thing about it is after 9 times out of 10 when these ladies do have kids, then the man come around and see that kid with no problem. But you still got in the back of your head that you ain't even want this little motherfucker.
Fuck them kids.
You know, fuck them kids. Find somebody else to do it. In my Tina voice.
No.
I mean,
but no, I feel the same way. Like, I've always felt like if you decided that you, like they say, my body, my choice. So if you made that choice that you wanted to keep that baby, why should anybody else, just because they laid with you, be responsible for that child? That's just my thought process.
Because it's your opinion. Like, you chose to keep that baby.
But most women and most people be like, oh, that nigga a deadbeat. He a deadbeat. He don't take care of his responsibilities. But he told you he didn't want them responsibilities.
But see, okay, so what about if he got other kids? Like, what if he got the kids and he taking care of them? But then, you know, he not taking care of yours because he didn't want it.
Does that make him a deadbeat, chat?
Do that make him a deadbeat, you guys? Because me personally, I don't feel he's a deadbeat because he told you up front, but I do take him accountability for doing it without a condom.
Right, but and see, and that's where people will go with it. Like, oh well, you laid down with me. You knew you ain't
but
have
he
a condom.
had the money.
Well, let's say he did have a condom.
Exactly, and it broke. Okay, so yeah.
Was it her responsibility to make sure she was on some birth control? Because I've had birth control like conversations with different women, and a lot of people be like, oh well, I don't like birth control, or it made me fat, or it broke me out, or it did this to me.
Well, they said that about birth control. What about the condom when they say they're allergic to it?
Lord Jesus.
Well, girl, you know, I don't
you
use
get some lamb skin.
I'm allergic, girl. It's all type of different condoms out here and stuff. Just say you want the meat. I just want the meat.
But then you want the meat. But you don't want the baby that
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how
I'm not gonna say you don't want the baby. You don't want the fact that he don't want to support that baby that you decided you wanted. And that's the thing. Like, I really am shaky about that deadbeat. Like, I really don't like it.
He said how's it just his fault he didn't wrap it up. Sorry, y'all, if I don't get the comments too fast. You know, I don't know why it don't be coming.
Well, no, it's not just his fault. That's like we said.
Exactly.
She's supposed to be on some birth control.
Yeah, she's supposed to be on birth control, but if he ain't wearing a condom and she choose to say, okay, do it, it's both of y'all fault. But if the condom break, it's nobody's fault. It was a mistake. Condoms break. Shit happens. But if you turn around and you say, a girl say, take that off. I'm allergic to condoms. I don't need it. That's not his fault if you get pregnant. That's your fault. But if he don't put a condom on and she get pregnant, and the first thing he say is, oh, I got money. You got to sit down. Y'all ain't had no communication because there's probably a one-night stand anyway, and you fucked up and slid up in something. Now, it's consequences if this lady want to keep this baby. Because y'all have to understand, too, it damages women's body when they get abortions. Your body can be fucked up from it. But if you choose to want that responsibility, you got to understand that you might 9 times out of 10 take care of this baby by yourself.
Yep.
And it's your fault. Because if a guy come to me and say, here go the money. Because there's a lot of females out here that will take the money and the guy think that they had the abortion. And they keep that, yeah, they like, oh, well, did you, what happened? Oh, nigga, you thought I wasn't going to take this money? I'm keeping my baby. Well, you deal with it because I gave you the money for it. So, you know, it's not the man's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't wrap it up, but it is his fault that's why it happened. Shit. And then not even that, you not in the person. You don't even know how to pull out, Joe. And then it's pre-nut too.
That's what I was
And
about to
people
say.
don't understand.
They
They will pull it out and they will be like, oh, I ain't coming you. You pre-nutted in me. When you was getting that, you was pre-nutting, sir. Okay. At the moment. What?
Okay. So
Let me know what the mood feel like the whole time. Hey, whatever. You know, at the end of the day, people gonna do what they do, and everybody's grown and everything. So,
but the question is, should I have to pay for it if I'm a man? You see what I'm
well,
saying?
I feel like
how does that make that man a deadbeat if he literally said, I don't want this?
exactly.
Like, I wish there was more women in the chat that, like,
yeah,
disagree with that.
yeah.
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, because I really want to know why do some people feel like that?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like that? I'm supposed to take on a responsibility of a child that I never wanted and was willing to help you get rid of.
Pretty much.
And I'm sorry, it ain't even a child yet. It's a fetus. And that's another subject.
Look here, you. Good. Who else?
Um,
Good. Okay, not with him. Good coochie make it hard to think straight.
that's a fact.
I feel like that's an excuse too.
It is an excuse.
Because if that coochie good, that's the same for like with a woman. Oh girl, it was good. I let him come in me. Like wait, what? Okay, can I ask a question? Because I know this is a little off topic, but to me, that's just I feel like it's very disgusting. But it's to each his own. You know, you suck. Excuse me for anybody that I feel like I disrespect.
Yeah, everybody grown.
But I'm talking about that I disrespect. Sorry, mom and daddy. But
turn off of
exactly. Yeah. Sorry, mom and daddy. But I just got this question because it's like, well, I got two. Why do you feel that a person can use a condom, but take it off and you suck his penis? Like,
right, what's the difference?
why is it they both your mouth in so many words? Now you want to do
below.
exactly them lips down there. Why you think it's okay to protect your coochie but not your mouth?
That's a reason why most men don't kiss.
Exactly.
Baby.
Baby. Just bend over. You know, I kiss your titties or something. I ain't finna. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that one. But the one that I felt is about, do you let a guy come in your mouth?
What guy? Your guy or a random guy?
I mean, like some people just do it and let anybody come in their mouth. But like, I mean, you feel like it's okay if it's your man that, you know.
Yeah.
So okay, so she the nasty one, y'all. She one of those. You ain't no comment on this one, huh?
I also got a ring for a reason.
So you trying to say she trying to say I ain't got no ring on my finger because
I was not saying that.
I'm not taking the nut. I'm not taking the nut, you guys.
And I didn't say I was.
Brittany said, have to be ready for whatever. When you have sex, anything can happen, and a real man going to step up regardless.
But why does that make him a real man, though? because he's stepping up. If he told you he didn't want no kids,
Mm-hmm.
why does that make him not a real man? Because he don't want to be bothered with your
I
situation.
feel like a real man literally came up front to you and said, I don't want this baby. Here go the money. Get rid of it.
And you just say that you want to keep
But
it.
I feel like this too. This what gets me is after you slipped up and had a baby by her, but she don't have a baby because you let her pay. But then you go and refuck her, and now she get pregnant again.
Ooh, that sounds like some love and hip hop shit.
So like, why did you kill the first baby? Now, now you just
Well, that's
dead
just
kid.
trifling.
Yeah.
All that is trifling.
Yeah.
Like we ain't gonna dive too deep into the toxicity of most of these people relationships.
Exactly.
But that's another good one.
It's people point of view.
Toxic.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
it's
you
a lot
know
of
people love to throw toxic around.
Yeah.
Everybody's toxic.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that toxic shit. You like to be like what?
Soon you can't express yourself. Soon you express yourself, you toxic.
Yep.
Soon you say something a person don't want to hear. Have you ever thought that this is this person's point of view? This is what they feel. You cannot stop how a person feels.
But toxic also goes into like what you're dealing with in the relationship.
Mhm.
So, for instance, like if I can't leave the house or go nowhere without when I come home, my man is going through my phone or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people would consider
That's
toxic.
yeah. That's a trust issue.
But nowadays, like they really just throw toxics all around. Like if you have one of those relationships where, y'all may bump heads or disagree a lot about things, that doesn't make it toxic.
Yeah.
It's just y'all both real opinionated.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But people be like, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like toxic just get thrown around so much. What's that? Blueface and Krishan.
Oh wow.
Do you think that's toxic, or is that a typical relationship?
Or is it for TV? Because at the end
Thank
of the day, like, oh, she was pregnant 1 minute, now she ain't. They wasn't together. Then you see them again. It's like, it's toxic, but they getting paid. While people watching and saying, oh, they toxic. Some people saying, oh, I like them. This is everybody's opinion on them. But at the same time, they making money off of all these comments.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day.
Yep.
So it's like,
I feel like he wouldn't really be a subject if it wasn't for her. What?
condom head trash.
Condom head trash. Why I hear that so much? Like people be like, I really want to know, like, what's the difference? Like, it's still a mouth on you. Is it in that case you would have to say pussy with, condom with having sex is trash. If you gonna say that,
I feel like if you're gonna, because you gotta think about it, people just don't go. If you're gonna have a one night stand, or if you just gonna go fuck somebody and they not your mate, you really 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna really suck them off. You just gonna fuck them and go on with your business.
some people.
But you got the ones that's gonna drop it low and do it all. But I just feel like I understand, you don't wanna have a condom on, take it, keep it on and then do some head. Like, that's some weird stuff to put a condom in your mouth. But at the same time, why is you putting a condom to protect you down there? Because what you can catch down there, you can catch up here.
Yep. Because best believe, if she putting her mouth on you, she putting her mouth on everybody else.
So, yes, I agree that condom head is trash because you have to think about it. You putting a condom in somebody's mouth, you're not feeling nothing, and we just feeling rubber, like.
But then you would have to say you're not feeling nothing when you had sex.
But it's more juicier down there sometimes, depends. Like you
Then
know.
then spit in your mouth.
Sometimes some people mouth be dry.
You
Sometimes
better drink some water.
not
Gatorade.
everybody got wet mouth. You might got dry mouth or something.
Yeah, halitosis.
Cause you gotta think about it. They got the what's it called? I believe that too. I believe that too. Oh, has it a difference? Please tell me has a difference. And yes, Blueface loves Shawty. He do.
That's what I said.
He
I feel
love.
like he really love
I
her.
agree. I really do. Um, okay, y'all can say it's a big difference. I really feel. Let's go back on the Krishan thing. I really do feel like they love each other. It's a love hate because they come from the same love hate family. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when a person can relate to it, they deal with it, but they both crazy too. Like, and when
Would you
you,
call that toxic?
yes, it's a little toxic, but it's they toxic. You see what I'm saying? It's they toxic, and that's what people don't understand when they see them, and then not even that they still young.
I felt like they was like every other couple in the hood.
They still young.
Like I've seen them so many times in my life. Like it really is no different. And most of them people still together, got 3 kids, engaged or married or whatever. Like they probably doing better off than a lot of people you know in their relationship.
Exactly. Yeah, and they is, and then they still young, so they still learning. Everybody been through some love, hate, dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you was young, so they already know. And then it's like a good example. When I saw the episode when he said, "I will take you out on the beach," and she said, "You will," on her show, on their little show, and she sucked his toe. And she sucked, and he was like, "Yeah, no, you gotta get in it." And she was just, "So you gonna take me
to the beach?"
To
she
the
was sucking his toe to go to the beach.
Girl.
Oh, baby. I mean, I ain't against you. Whatever you want to do to
That's
your man,
fine,
you
but-
want to put your.
But see, but
put
then
your
she
mouth
went behind.
cool.
She went behind the thing and sucked his thing. Like, it's a difference. Okay, do your thing.
This was on the show.
Yes, this was on her show.
I missed that.
They went on the back of the bus. And she was like, "Come on, I got room, I can do it." And went and sucked his thing, and he doing like this while the camera.
On the show?
Yes. And it was like it's different.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
that.
And I'm not saying that I'm name bashing because each is own. But she's not ashamed. So I gotta think about that too. When people not ashamed of something,
That's my man. I'ma stand beside him.
I'ma stand, and I'm gonna do just that. That's my man. Yeah.
That's a lot though.
That's
tough.
him.
That's
That's real tough.
But that fucked me up.
But it was like, okay, is you doing this for views or is you doing this because you love him?
Of
like
course.
she doing it for both, but at the same time she don't have a care. And when a person don't have a care for what they do, and I don't blame parents. I really dislike when people say, "Oh, it's the parents' fault." No, it's not.
No, because I know a lot of people that was raised by both parents. They work, had a good upbringing, and still fucked up their life. It is your choice.
It is your choice. Once you pass a certain age, what you do reflects you, not your parents. Your parents did their job. It's your fault. You know, that it just really don't go. He said condom head like putting your dick in an old school vacuum.
Not an old school vacuum, though. Where do y'all come up with this shit?
Girl, you know who that is.
Of course.
He said, Rudy, what's your type of man? We hear your concerns, but what do you need in a man to make it? I feel like this, it's no type, really. The older you get, the different you start feeling about what type of man you want. Because anybody can want a man. It's what I deserve. Who's gonna admire me? Who's going to love me for me? I was talking about this at work. You know, people tend to, when they see a person, you feel like you got to be attractive. Your eyes see this, but what about your heart? What about how this man treats you? This is why women tend to get mistreated by men because they so focused on looks.
But here's the thing. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But you still gotta think about if you want to have kids with this person. Like, let's just be real.
Wait, hold on.
Like,
I done saw some ugly people.
girl
And
back.
this goes back to name bashing because I done saw some ugly people make some beautiful kids. And I saw two cute.
Until they get older.
Then I saw two cute people make ugly kids, you know?
Yeah, and I understand that, but it ain't about like you cute or anything like that. It's just the fact, like, okay, it's a preference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know that I'm gonna be with this person, I'm gonna have a baby with him. Nine times out of 10, if they got some nappy ass hair, I might have to rethink that baby thing.
But you still have to think about it. Like, it's like, I ain't saying, don't get me wrong, because I already know if a man attracted to you, he gonna turn you on more. You know, you attracted to him, you know, oh, I'm a suck the skin off that shit. Like, you know, you gonna get offensive. But when a motherfucker ugly, you like, girl, this ugly motherfucker keep calling me. I'm so tired of him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at this point in my life, it's gonna be the right man gonna come in my life, and I'm gonna know he right. You know,
But I just think, like you said, that come with age.
Exactly.
Because could you tell that to Rudy 15 years ago?
Hell no, I was like, I'm take this
10 years ago, like you like
the
what the fuck?
But yes, I appreciate you.
But that's interesting because are you settling?
He said I asked him what makes it different. Thank you, Armin. He said the feeling is what makes it different is the slob and spit versus no slob and spit. Like, so, you know, and you're right, you know, excuse me, my
But
mom
it
and
can't be
daddy on here,
sliding and
but
spit on the condom. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like your juices is juicy with some people.
but he said no, but if you doing it, he only talking about mouth.
Um,
So with that, it's like with the condom off, they
See,
can
that's-
feel all the spit and doing that with a condom on. You rough as hell. They're kind of like, what the fuck is really going? You might get mad. Fucking take this off, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Let me get it in there. Get in there. Welcome. We got a lady. Thank you, Sandra. Why we all just can't get along? Really, what we getting at this? Get along, lift each other up, and put a smile on someone's face. We all need a laugh. What do this got to do with
Why we all can't get along as far as what?
Wow, what?
What we getting along for?
Okay, she said, why do people waste so much money on silly stuff? Okay, so she's just giving out little topics.
I mean, because
It depends on the stuff, cause that's you know my thing is that it's a lot going on in this world, and people do spend money on the craziest things for no reason, but then turn around and wonder why people living check to check and this and that. Don't go out and spend money that you don't have. But you ain't even got no businesses or nothing to even show for, but you just jagging off money just to show.
You know what? I've thought about this before, and I think the main thing is that we don't really feel like we'll live long. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like when you grew up in the hood, like everybody is happy to
So
see
spend
it,
it
to
like it's
see
your last,
18,
yeah,
to
just-
see 25. So if you have that mentality that you won't live tomorrow, of course you gonna go buy the biggest chain, you gonna go buy the best purse, the best shoes, whatever, because you don't even see yourself getting to that age to enjoy anything.
Okay.
But that's one of my thoughts of why
Yeah.
I feel like people just spend frivolously.
Yeah, and that can be true because then people feel like you said, we living in our last days because every time you turn around, it's something. We is like stuff just happen. Like
No, you just said
police,
it's so old.
for
Like
real.
we living in our last days.
Police is killing. They supposed to be protecting. So
Well, that been going on.
But I mean, it's just worse now. Like okay,
It's not.
it's getting worse.
I'ma
to me
tell you
because
why
it's
it's
crazy.
worse.
It been happening. Don't get me wrong.
It's worse because of social media.
Okay.
It's worse because of cameras.
Okay.
That is the reason why a lot of things are more on the forefront now.
Because it was out. They was doing it back then.
They
wasn't
were
talking
doing
about
it
it.
more.
They weren't talking
because
about
there
it.
was no one to video it. Now they gotta have these cameras on. Their body cams. Everybody pulling out their phone. This is why it seems like police are killing people all the time. But they've been doing it.
Iron said she know. This your cousin. He said she know. Tell her to stop playing like she don't know. I guess that was going back to the slide, spitting slide. Like
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing, cuz. I don't know nothing, cuz.
But yeah. So pretty much, even though you did say that earlier, that
Stop living in the past.
Living in the past, in the future.
He's in the future.
In the future. But yes, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all showing out today. This is my episode 20 here with my special guest Tiffany. And y'all is showing out. We is talking about blowjobs, condom heads. Blowjobs, condom heads, name bashing, social media, why is it infecting, us today in society? It's so much, and I just really appreciate y'all interacting with me. Y'all can also drop some stars down too, you know what I'm saying?
Drop them stars.
Hey, show so I can give more content, you know what I'm saying? I show y'all some love, y'all show me some love, you feel me? I appreciate it. But I mean, it's just a lot going on in this world today. And back to police's, like she said, it has always been going on, but since we didn't have internet and everything back then, it wasn't showing like it's showing now. But I just feel like they supposed to be here to protect, because I don't understand. I feel like they just shooting anyway. They don't make no damn money. What is you doing?
That's right. They don't make no damn money. It was just target practice.
But you know what? I really feel like they doing that too because they scared. It's like, let me get them before they get me.
Of course.
And
that's
just normal. You really do have to take that in consideration when you think about why did that police do it. A good example. Did you see the one with the man in the wheelchair? He didn't have no legs.
What?
And they shot him in the back. Yes.
How the fuck?
The man had a knife and he stabbed someone, and the police was called.
In a wheelchair?
Yes. So the police called.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Hold on. But the police called, and the man is literally, you know what I'm saying? He got the knife, but you can walk away. You can hop back.
I'm just trying to imagine a motherfucker rolling up.
No, he didn't roll. He got down off. He was on his nubs.
Oh, and he was like stepping on his nubs?
Yeah, and he's moving with the knife in his hand to the police because the police was called after he stabbed the man. And they was like, they was pretty much scared. And it's like, how is y'all scared for y'all life that y'all shot that man in his back with his back turned? He had a knife. Y'all couldn't taser him. What he was gonna do? I mean, he did just stab a man in his back, but what y'all thought he was gonna do to y'all if y'all can't move? Y'all can move back.
Oh, he stabbed dude from behind, so he didn't know he was coming.
Yes. I am not with you. We is not. Did that tickle you because you said because you ain't know it's coming?
Like a motherfucker.
But his family was so hurt because they said
Yeah,
not even that. The crazy thing about it, the only reason why he was going through his stuff because he had legs. He just got them like that. So he was depressed.
Okay.
And everything. So they could have tasered him.
I feel bad for laughing now.
But no, it was, I giggled a little. It wasn't funny, but people, it was just a point like this man is literally on nubs moving away.
Why you gotta do this?
Because he was using the gate to get away. So why y'all gonna shoot this man in his back?
He was using the gate to get away?
Yeah, like, the gate was right there, so he turned around because, he on his nubs, he was trying to move because he's scared at the same time. But, it was...
He gotta be a strong motherfucker to be walking on them nubs, like, trying to stab somebody, like... No, seriously. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like, is this on camera?
Yeah, they got it on YouTube.
Jesus.
And the mother and them got on and they was like, my son just got his legs amputated not too long ago. He was depressed, and y'all telling me that y'all gonna shoot my son in the back.
Yeah, that's funny.
And because he had a knife. Like, what gets me with the police these days? Back then, it was supposed to be if somebody doing something or you feel unsafe, you shoot them in the leg. Why has everybody shooting these people in the back, in the head, 50 times? Like, come on, man, not even one. You ain't doing like, pal, you letting off.
Did they
A person-
yell out, drop the knife?
My thing is, they acting like he can really just run up to him and get him like that.
Well, shit, he ran up on bro.
But it was from the back. So it was like he just stabbed.
I just never heard of nothing like that.
Girl, and that was weird to me because it's like y'all just out here shooting people with no legs, with legs. Just when is it gonna be that y'all feel safe? Like, what's really going on? That
A lot of
man.
times it don't even got nothing to do with them feeling safe. A lot of times it's just you got that mentally ill person with a badge and a gun.
But then you have, this is what gets me, and it's not to get on this subject, but what bothers,
this will go
but
for a
what-
long time.
but what bothers me is when you have a white person in that same boat. It don't happen like that.
Yes, the fuck
No,
you do.
not like no. I'm saying
It
it's
may not happen as frequent.
like, that's almost like we can do the same crime. We gonna get 50 years. They gonna get probation and 10 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of that. So, like, say for instance, if it was on the other foot, would they would have shot that man in the back, or would they would have tasered him?
They probably would have shot him. I mean, there's been situations where I've seen a police de-escalate a situation with a white person with a gun, and there's also been situations where I've seen, and they lit a white girl up with a knife. She was mentally ill. Her mama called the police. She came out, ran off the porch with the knife. The police told her to drop it. He lit her ass up.
And it's a see, but why is people shooting like that? It's ridiculous. And then it's enough we killing our own. So it's like, what's really going on? When this world is coming to an end?
I mean, but it's just like they say, it's just systematic.
It's crazy.
Our
Social media getting out of hand. Everybody is throwing stuff on social media just to impress or whatever. Or if a person doing something, they doing too much. Like, I mean, it's your social media. Do what you do.
yeah.
But how do you feel about when a person shake their ass, they get a lot of likes. But when you talk about health or talk about God, people just passing that right up. But you getting a whole lot of likes because you shaking a tail feather.
I mean, it goes to show why most people will watch Power before they watch a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's entertainment. If it's not, and our world has just become this big, huge entertainment box. You know, if you're not doing something that, you know, is showing your ass, shooting somebody up, John Morant with the damn gun.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's just like everything has to like be a step further, or you know, just extra.
Like, do you
No,
feel
'cause
like
it
it
was-
was much better with, like, the only thing I feel about with social media is that it's good to make money off of it if you're making money. But other than that, I feel like it was good back then. These kids is not even going out playing, jumping rope, playing it. No kids doing nothing. They on their phones.
We had
and games.
imagination
Man,
as kids.
we
We
had
created
fun.
we
Uh-uh.
created Six Flags in y'all basement.
Man, we went on roller coasters.
Right.
We slipped and slid. We paid for that later. I don't know what that was. We let that flow up. And then the crazy thing about it, we didn't even care. We all got naked.
Sliding through.
What the fuck?
No. Remember the cardboard down the
Oh
stairs?
man, we did a lot.
But kids don't don't.
Yeah.
I mean, like they don't even.
What
have
about
that
Gregory
imagination.
doing
Jason?
Jason, and we all around the whole neighborhood? Like it's just so
Running
much.
from him.
We running until you hurt yourself.
Don't. Why you always?
Tiffany always messed the game up.
I
Y'all.
was clumsy.
We had so much fun, and then here go Tiffany. She fell. Now Gregory got to stop and take her
But
home.
look how we can think about that.
Yeah, and they can't even
These
think about it
kids
now.
don't even leave out their rooms half the time.
Man,
Every time
no.
I go over my brother's house or anybody who got kids, your house right now.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for us doing this, Karan would be in his room. Kayla's in her room. Like kids do not.
She sleep.
Right, look.
It's
Kids
7:50. She sleep.
don't really come out and do anything.
Yeah.
You know, unless you make them.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be like, hey, if not, you gotta go to them and be like, what you doing? You playing a game? Can I play with
It's
you?
like you gotta go to the kids and hey, come on, let's go here. Like, and then they don't even want to go. Let's go here for what? Where are we going? Then they get outside, they have fun. Now you sitting around, kids don't know how to ride a bike, don't know how to swim, don't know how to do nothing. But they know how to tattoo them phones.
Yeah, but is that the parents' fault for buying the phones?
No, I think it's just the generation just changed because we didn't have it. You got to think about it. We still bought phones. My mother, I still had a phone. It was a minute phone. It was more like, I'm
But
outside,
that
go.
that didn't come to later.
It came, but it wasn't out to have it. I had a beeper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So by it's not being out there. If it was out there, we would have been on there too. But you know what? The difference is we would have been making money off of YouTube. We did so much stuff. We would have made that money, baby. I don't care what nobody say. We would have made that money. I would have enjoyed that money. That YouTube, I would have been blowing up right now doing some stuff for real, for real. I don't know. My son laughed. I don't think nothing funny, Don.
But girl, if you had a YouTube when we was kids,
man,
we'd have been famous.
Girl, and everybody say that. Like to this day, people always be like, man.
Cause you was fun when we was kids. Like you was the one that was like funny and fun. And
I still am.
That.
And that. I still am. You know, I'm outgoing. I'm very fun person to be around. You know, shout out to me, Puppy, and
not shout out to you though. Yes.
Get jiggy with it. Na.
Oh no,
But
I
yes,
can't jiggy with it. Now, that Chris Rock stand up was alright.
Oh,
did you see it? You didn't see it where he talked about Will Smith and he called Jada a bitch?
Oh no, I got it.
He sure did.
This just came out?
Yeah, and like everybody's talking online like, oh, well he shouldn't have called her a bitch and he didn't learn his lesson about talking about that man's wife and this and that. But he gave the backstory to why it even came to her being a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was talking shit about him being on the Oscars the year before when they were so-called like protesting, like not going to the Oscars or whatever. Mainly because Will didn't win an award for one of his movies. So he was like, well, why the fuck I'm supposed to stop doing my fucking job, bitch, because your band ain't win an award? Like, I support y'all. Like, what else do you want? And I feel like he was right. Like, like he said, this woman sat at a table and told you she was screwing your son's friend in an entanglement
so
in front of everybody.
Okay, so what about the situation with that in the first place that they trying to say Will was sleeping with the man too?
I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
Well, he do go that way.
How you know that? I don't think he go that way.
Oh.
I think like they've always had an open relationship as far as like, okay, you go ahead and do your thing with this person, you go ahead and do your thing with that person. And it was like understood. I've never seen
like
nothing.
Don't get me wrong, I know that they name bash.
And I'm not saying that he's not gay.
They do name bash a lot of people.
You go name bash.
They do name bash, or a lot of people without them not knowing the truth. Because once it's in social media, and that's the crazy thing about social media. Like I could put out right now, oh yeah, Tiffany do this, and everybody's gonna run with it.
Oh yeah.
And they kind of look at it like, well, I guess Tiffany do that because look, it's on here, and it's like, just because it's on there, they can find an old picture. They can find because they was kissing. They had a picture of him and kissing.
Kissing who?
The dude that she was messing with the young dude.
Nah.
Yes, it's a picture on YouTube. They are kissing.
I thought he was kissing his son.
No, he's kissing the man. And
I guess I was saying.
yes. And he said he needs to leave them alone because it's too much going on because they both want him. So he want to remove himself from the situation. It's getting too much for him.
When did he say
Hey, it was on YouTube. Oh, it's on
that?
YouTube.
Somebody laughed.
It was on YouTube, you know.
But I mean, I don't put nothing past none of these people. But
they
just
in
haven't
open relationships and they do what they do. So at the end of the day,
only
I don't know.
celebrity that claims to be heterosexual that I feel like likes men is Diddy. Diddy is the only person who I like look at and I'm like, it's just too much questionable shit. It was like what Whitney doing crack. Like it's just too.
Well, you know,
everybody's saying it.
It wasn't even just saying it. He'd do stuff like when he was looking at what's his name, stomach. He was like, ooh, what's his name, the rapper, the big one.
Rick Ross.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, I fuck shit out of him. That stomach. Ooh, some stuff. Yeah, girl. That's on YouTube.
What do
too.
you be seeing on YouTube that I missed?
I don't know. I guess I really be in there. Like, get in there. I got this. You know, like, yeah, it's really it's a lot. But I mean, at the end of the day, long story short, these people that's out here, they making millions of dollars. So who is it for me to judge what you do on your personal time?
Their names are ringing, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. It is making them every
While we
time.
over here on this end talking about such and such and this and that, them people ain't having no problem with sleep at night, cause that's ringing their name. They itching like a mug. Like, yeah, somebody else saying something. Let me get them something else to talk about.
Fuck they ear itching or ringing. They bank accounts is adding.
Adding like a mug. But it be crazy too, cause the more money you make, the more problems too, though.
Yeah.
So it's like. People always ask like, do I want to be a millionaire? Everybody want to have money. Everybody want to have a lot. I want to be just in between. I want enough. Like, I'm talking about a lot, but enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough that I can do what I want to when I want to.
But see, once you get started and it starts to get that flow, now it's okay, I gotta keep it, so I gotta make more. And I gotta make more. And now my kids gonna need to have it, so I gotta make more. And I gotta make more. This is how, you know, an entrepreneur and a person, you know, who's trying to get to different levels is thinking, like, okay, I gotta make sure that not only that I'm good, but everybody behind me is good also.
Yeah.
So, and I think
But see,
that's
not
why
everybody thinks
it's like
like
a
that.
non-stop.
Not everybody think like that.
Of course not, because if
You know,
everybody
some people
thought
think
like
about
that,
self.
there would
and-
be no workers.
Yeah, some people think about self. I feel like this: if I had a business or I blow up or this and that, my people coming with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like everybody like just let me just rap everybody. I ain't saying everybody, but I'm saying the basics. Like you supposed to make sure. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to make sure your family's straight, your mom, dad, your main people. You supposed to make straight. You ain't gotta just I'm making all this money. Let me put you in the house. Cause 9 times out of 10, that bitch wasn't gonna probably put your ass in the house if they make it either though. So you have to watch that, cause the people that you think is really on your team can only probably be on your team because they feel like you're gonna make it. Like, oh well, shit, let me be
but
smart.
what about
let
the
me
people who were on your team and you know and pushed
and
you
they
and
left,
got you,
and
and
they don't
you
do
don't do
shit.
shit for
Yeah,
them.
and it's a lot of them out there like that. And I feel like that is very wrong because if you support me, I'ma support you. I'ma think of stuff that I can do. Maybe I'm not gonna buy you no house, but I can still put you in position if you literally talk. That's just like you like, okay, well, Rudy, you know, I wanted to always do this, and we talked about it constantly, and then I turn around and I make it, and it's like, oh, okay, well, here you go that money. You remember you told me that you wanted to do that? Here you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna give you that opportunity to do it. You fuck that money over then, it's like, oh, that bitch ain't really wanna do nothing. She just wanted the money, so be it, but I helped you.
Right.
It don't matter, and that's what people don't understand. It don't matter what you do with your money. It's all about Cause once it's out my hands and I give it to you, it's not my money no more. I can't be like, why you do that with my money? It's not your money.
People be like,
Yeah, it's not your money. That's your money. It's not my money no more.
mm-hmm.
It becomes your money
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with that being said, you guys, this is Big Root True Talk Podcast, episode 20, with my special guest, Tiffany. I appreciate you coming. Y'all need
Thanks
to.
for having me.
You're welcome. Y'all need to cheers. Y'all need to like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Man, drop them stars, you guys. Go ahead and share so more people can hear. You know what I'm saying? Hear how, you know, what I'm coming up with. You know, if y'all got some new topics and stuff, because y'all going to be looking at season 2, episode 1, you guys, with a new topic. You know, I'm trying to figure out what I really want to come that'll draw y'all attention, because y'all hard to catch. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys, this is episode 20. Yes, big one. Y'all see me back here. Yes, Big Root True Talk Podcast. This is SOG baby. This is SOG baby and Sam Lord, Dead Meat. Check them out on YouTube, you guys.
And we like to party.
It's Lottie Dottie.
Hey, I got time in this bitch.
Hey, hey. I got a reason I be spazzing out on every beat. It's real pain inside my verses, tears on their sheet. I'm myself, and that's one thing that I ain't scared to be. These niggas scared of me, I'm scared to be a deadbeat. The block is fun, now it's like
We
everybody.
were just talking about that.
He clap my nigga, he got clap, he got the feds beat. If you mention Johnny name, nigga, you dead me. We gun butt him in the head till we see head me. A real nigga always recognize a real nigga. Just because you put the shoe on me, you real nigga. They throwing shots up in their songs, but I don't feel niggas. Making another diss, another rapper getting killed, nigga. That's just how I feel, nigga. That's just how it go. We were struggling before, and now we're struggling some more.